Welcome back to my channel. You already know it's your boy Hood Diggity, the Rock Reactor, back with another video. Yes, sir. Before I proceed, let me know where you tapping in from. Let me know what country, what city, what mountain, what hill, what cave, what island, what planet, what universe. Let me know where you at. Represent your hood. Yes, sir. We're taking it back up to the great white north of Canada. We got Triumph. You know, guys, I have to be careful. I have to be very careful. I have to tread lightly when I call a band or an artist underrated, overlooked, slept on. Specifically with Triumph, I believe I had said before that there was underrated or something. I don't remember, but I would say, from my perception, I only been listening to them for a few months, and I never heard of them before. So me calling them underrated because I find them to be great musicians, great talent, great music. I have to be careful because based on what I'm reading their Wikipedia now, and they're not as underrated as I thought they was. They were actually, the band received 18 gold and 9 platinum awards in Canada and in the United States. They were nominated for multiple Juno Awards, including Group of the Year Award in 79, 85, 86, and 87. The Canadian Music Industry Hall of Fame in 2007. The Canadian Music Hall of Fame in 2008. And Canada's Walk of Fame in 2019. So they're not as underrated as I think they would be. They have gotten their flowers, they have gotten their props. Maybe not as much as they needed to. Definitely, maybe not as much as they should, but they definitely had gotten their props, guys. So I mean, I have to be careful when I call bands. This band is underrated. This band is. I mean, maybe bands that been listening to them longer, they could probably do that. But me, I've been listening to them for a couple of months, so I don't think that I'm qualified to call them underrated or overrated in this case. But let's get right into this one, guys. This one's called Spellbound, live in Halifax. By the way, before we do, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, hit the like button. Any donations to my channel will be greatly appreciated. My PayPal account is on the screen. Triumph, Spellbound, live in Halifax. Let's go. Guys, I have to say that it takes a superhuman for you to play the drums and sing at the same time and do it so well. I think it's superhuman. I took the chance that I had to take. Eyes made my blood run cold. She took me by surprise. Spellbound, spellbound, dreaming of you all the time. Spellbound, spellbound, feels like a falling.
Don't make promises that I can't keep. But I'm better thinking over. I'm in a waiting team. Yes, I am. Paralyzed by rising still. And long legs and golden hair. Laying down love is on my mind. She took me by surprise. Yes, I'm spellbound.
Guys, this type of sound, this type of music doesn't even make me feel like a teenager again. It actually makes me feel like I was back in grammar school, like 10, 9, 10 years old.
Dreaming of you all the time. Spellbound. Feels like I'm falling over the line. Yes, I'm spellbound. With my head being clear in the morning light. I'm on a one-way ride to where I just don't know, but she put a spell on me. The fantasy comes and goes. It comes and goes, yeah.
See, this reminds me of the 80s, the 80s action movies, the soundtracks to the 80s action movies. By the way, rest in peace, Chuck Norris, who just passed away. That brings me to that. You know, guys, this video is also a testament of why sometimes you watch videos like this and you look at the comments and people will tell you, yeah, I was there. I remember this, or I remember I went to a concert back in 1978 or 1979. It's because the performance, whoever went to a concert, one of these concerts, it was like it was tattooed to their memories forever. It was an experience that that would last a lifetime, guys. And you could tell just by watching the videos. Guys, you already know, man. Subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, hit the like button. Any donations to my channel will be greatly appreciated. My PayPal account is on the screen. Peace, love, and God bless.